third is boardroom. So the recording of which C-suite voted for various proposals, what's happening, so the recording of information into the blockchain. Identity. So this is probably one of the largest areas that's going to be embedded over the course of the next 2 to 5 years. It's the idea that each and every one of us will be able to maintain your own information on the blockchain. So right now you have Google, you have Facebook, they're culling, they're looking at the searches you're doing, they're looking at what clicks you're clicking on, and they're pulling together information about you as an individual to help develop a profile so that they can then sell you information or sell you things. With the identity in the blockchain, you will actually flip that script. So you're going to own your own information. You'll choose what information you want to put into the blockchain. And at that point, you could sell different components to companies that want that you're interested in, I guess. So identity is going to be huge, and that also has to deal with government passports, things like that, proof of validation too. Chain of title, no question, tracking ownership of property back to the individual. Authentication, they're already doing this with diamonds, so they can find, as soon as the diamond's pulled from the mine, they can tag it. It's put in the blockchain, it was found at this mine. All the way through to who was passed off, who bought it next, who cut the stone. Each and every component of that is stored in the blockchain so that it's available for later. So also sports memorabilia. Notary services, unfortunately, if you're a notary or know people that are notaries, that will probably be gone in the next few years because the blockchain will verify that the individuals who they are and that they are signing an agreement or a document. Rental contracts, we'll get into this in a second. I think the previous speaker mentioned Airbnb. So Airbnb is actually vulnerable now. And Airbnb is probably going to be disrupted by this sort of technology. We'll talk about that in a second too. Music licensing, this is probably one of the most complicated issue that the law firms and legal industry has to deal with in that specific area. We'll talk about that in a second as well. And then money transfer. No question that money transfer will be impacted. So Western Union, where they charge exorbitant